We're
We'll be back
recording.
in 2 and 2.
That's a good intro, Woods. All right, Deep Fried Show, episode 1. I'm Vern. I'm Vern. Everybody can introduce themselves.
I'm Craig.
Woody.
This is Redneck John.
This is a show, anything and everything. Adult-themed topics to whatever we feel like talking about. This is the pilot, so take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, essentially, the theme of this show is basically we're in our early to mid 30s.
Early.
Well, early to mid 30s. We're all going through the same things in life. These three guys have kids, young children in their house, so they have no social life. I'm getting married, but I've just always liked hanging out on the computer.
So your life's about to end.
Yeah, maybe.
How about that Gators? Hey, Gators.
Go Gator!
So,
I'm going to wear red.
so we should start sadly we have to start the show out on a somber note. Today, the possum passed, so I guess officially he stopped loving her today.
I was about to say, what songs did he sing?
Yeah, that was it. You know, he was supposed to play Huntsville tomorrow. We're talking about George Jones.
Yeah.
So he was supposed to be in Huntsville tomorrow. So he may make it, but he won't be singing.
He'll give the concert in spirit.
Yeah.
What city was he in when he died?
I think he was in the hospital in Nashville.
What'd he die from?
San Diego.
His heart stopped beating.
Holy.
Oh wow.
Okay, we're live.
Yeah. He let's see. I'm trying to look and see how many number one hits he had.
He's the number one stunner.
He had number one songs in 5 separate decades. That's pretty impressive.
That is impressive. One number one song's pretty impressive.
Did he have any in this decade?
I doubt it.
I don't need
2010.
your rocking chair.
That was a pretty good song, actually. Didn't he say Geritol and Medicare in that song too?
Yeah, Geritol and Medicare.
Yeah. Dolly Parton's heartbroken for what it's worth. She said that.
I heard all of Nashville was pretty tore up. And I know our buddy Chris Grissom, his stepdad Joey Lee, or his ex-stepdad Joey Lee, is probably in front of a Christmas tree that he hadn't taken down yet. drinking Jack Daniels, laying underneath it.
Drinking some cold beers.
Then drinking cold beers with George Jones.
George Jones.
As it can be played.
Every time it goes back to Vern, I just think of the Brady Bunch. Davy Jones. Girl. Look what you've done to me, girl. Sorry, but it cracks me up.
So Woods, we're enjoying. It's funny. You keep eating that burger, and every time you pop right back up to the top of the screen. So I get because it sounds. So I get. I'm watching you eat this burger the whole time.
So you get a full-size view of me.
Yeah, that's all I see.
Just trying not to make sounds.
Let's
talk about Woods' supper. Woods.
Yeah, what did you have? You got it from Hardee's.
I got a thick burger with
What kind
onion
of thick
rings
burger?
instead of
Just regular
fries.
thick burger?
We need
That's
to.
a little thick burger.
I was
You
gonna
know,
say we
can't-
need to clarify this. Woods probably got a little thick burger.
He got a quarter pounder. Well, it's still a quarter pounder though.
And I ate it all.
You ate all. You didn't forget and stop eating.
Nope.
I'm
John-
plastic face.
The redneck John face is not impressed with your thick burger.
I'll minimize. Y'all can still see me when I minimize, right?
Yeah. All right. So
I like your avatar picture there, Woods.
Oh yeah, it's just
Did you ever watch the Bobby Light 2 that he did on Fantasy Factory?
was it the Mexican
All
version?
of them were big and fat. They all dressed up in big fat costumes. It was pretty good.
No, I didn't see that one. I saw the one where they went to Mexico.
What is
sang
Bobby
it.
Light?
What is Bobby Light?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it's from the Robin Big
Song
Show.
see if
It
you
was
can.
his character.
Can you share? Is there any way you can do
What was
the
that, Bud Light?
YouTube share?
Keystone.
Keystone. Never bit it.
Do a YouTube video share of who Bobby Light is? I don't know if I can figure it
Let's
out.
see.
If you can YouTube it.
There's a YouTube button on the left there. Watch YouTube videos together.
So, Steven, did you come up with what we talked about previously? Your everyman stock tips?
Yeah, right now, I would say there's none.
Oil.
What?
Are we going into a new
There's-
topic here?
Hold on. First of all, we're trying to keep the show where, it's going to be pretty much ad lib, except there's going to be a few topics that are relevant to essentially everyone that's basically living this same life, this normal life. Hey, we've got a little money, but we don't have a lot of money. We've probably spent all our money, or we have all our money. So what we asked Steven to do was come up with his best everyman stock tips for under $40 a share.
Now here's my
And his advice so far is there's not any. So that's not very helpful.
see. This right here is a chart of the Dow. So it's went up about 15% this year.
Right.
It's at an all-time high. I do not recommend getting into stocks at this date, 4/26/2013. If you don't want to lose money, you can.
Well, from what I've heard, listen to the radio every day. I listen to CNBC. Mad Money on the way home.
Yeah.
So I get all my advice from Jim Cramer.
Jim Cramer, man. He's
So,
the shizzle.
and to be fair, the only stocks, as a disclaimer, the only stocks I have any money in are in my 401k, and they are mutual funds. I have one in our company's shared stock plan or whatever. But
Tell him Woods, Fidelity
There-
Contra Fund.
Yeah. Here's my recommendation for average Joes like us. Don't even play individual stocks unless you have $50,000 to play with.
I'm out.
well, that's not advice for that's not advice for us.
Well, when you leave a job, you roll over your
Yeah.
401k to whatever. That's what I did. And so right now is not a good time to be in the stock market. But
Well, they say actually that, relative to earnings, the multiple for the stock market now is not that high.
yeah, but that's just a bunch of fluff. As soon as it starts going down, man, it's going to go down hard.
But still, the stock market now, granted, it's artificially inflated now because of what they call it, the QE or whatever, where the Fed keeps pumping the money.
Yes, that's exactly right.
But the economy is slowly recovering. So essentially, the economy
Hold up.
recovering is going to take over.
Recovering in regards to what?
The consumer confidence, the GDP is growing a little bit.
Because I know the jobs is...
Well, compared to Europe, we're on fire.
Compared
Hey,
to Europe, Africa's almost on fire.
Yeah.
Did the GDP numbers come out today? Were we up 2.25?
I don't know.
Are you being serious?
No, yeah, I'm dead serious.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know.
I thought you were being funny
No,
because I don't know.
no,
Gross
no.
domestic product.
There was somebody GDP that was up 2.25%, which made the stock market rebound today and made the dollar fall.
Had to be Cyprus.
So maybe it was Europe.
So I
And
can't tell you.
another thing-
I don't know
Just
the last
random.
time our GDP grew at higher than
Well, that's
Ours
what
is
I
like
thought.
less than 1%.
one.
Yeah,
One or
2%.
1%.
Yeah, I don't think ours can grow at 2%. We're so
It's
big.
been like 0.3
Mhm.
Yeah.
to 0.1, and then I saw 2.5 today, and I was like, what?
So,
Owen,
Yes.
another thing, I would not limit your price point to a $40 stock. Like right now, I mean,
well,
like
the reason I was saying $40 is simply because you could accumulate more shares rather than buy one share of Apple for 400. You could buy 10 shares of X name for 400.
All right, here's my top four. If the market were to come down, I would buy Apple at around 375. Right now it's about 417. I would let it
Based
come
on
down. Based on their like a cash cow, they have so much freaking money.
they do. And did you hear they're investing $60 billion in stock buyback?
Yes.
That's a lot of money.
Based on two sites that I look at, E-Trade and the Fool, Motley Fool, their the value of their stock is around 650. So
you like one arm, man. All right.
so Apple would be a good buy. That's about a 20% gain right there. But you got to hold it for a while.
Wall Street hates Tim Cook.
Yeah,
I do too. He's an Auburn grad.
yeah, and he's a poop pusher.
Not to mention he's gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
Other than you're an idiot.
yeah.
So what are y'all seeing on, I hate to break up the topic, what are y'all seeing on your screen? All I can see is me and then each one of you that's last spoken. Or can y'all see everybody's picture right now?
What
We
I
see
see,
everybody's
what I
pictures at
see
the
is
bottom.
I see your picture in big, and at the bottom there's a bar with all of our other pictures.
Okay. See, all I get is whoever's talking and myself.
Probably because you're a low-speed connection.
Well, he's
Well,
doing it. He's on his phone.
He's on the phone.
Thanks, Will.
He's using the app on his phone.
Ah,
I'm trying to figure out how to get it to switch automatically on mine, but
We'll go to grab the laptop.
did
I'm going to grab the laptop.
is there? I would have thought that it would switch automatically on its own, but maybe that's just if you're not the host.
So, Steven,
Yep.
if you would, let's hear number 2.
Okay. My number 2 would be O'Reilly Automotive. It is about $90-something a share right now. And that is because people aren't buying new cars. They're trying to fix their clunkers and keep them running. Especially with this economy that we're in. Let me see the...
Well, I heard the car market was actually having a rebound.
Who'd you hear that from?
Compact.
I heard it on the television. No, actually, I didn't hear it on TV. I heard it. Actually, let me rephrase this. The U.S. economy, the U.S. car economy is stable, if not increasing, but Europe is what's holding back the car market. So does O'Reilly Auto Parts, do they have operations in Europe?
Oh, I'm sure they do. I don't know. Let me check. Let's see. No, I don't think so. Looks like they're the America's second largest auto parts retailer.
So what's the price of their stock?
Let's see. Like I said, I wouldn't buy any of
Do
these
you
right
own it?
now. No, I'm not buying anything right now.
Oh.
Its recent price is one.
Say something cute.
Yes. Oh.
That was
was-
John's sweet family.
That was little mags in there. Hey, y'all, Raper came to visit me last weekend.
I heard about that.
And
We had a little orgy, and
wife swap.
it was good.
So the wives went with each other, you and Raper
Yes, exactly.
together.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
No shortage of homophobic or homo overtones.
Home overtones.
Home overtones. There you go. Do what, John?
Guess what I watched tonight?
What's that?
Wrestling.
Wrestling? You watched Friday Night SmackDown, huh?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, where did Eddie Lacy get drafted tonight?
He went Green Bay.
Late second round, Green Bay.
Green Bay. Late second round?
Yeah, he was like the next to last pick in the second. All the other running backs got picked before him.
All right.
Did Braves win?
Go.
No, they got beat 10-0.
They got annihilated.
Trying to get on.
So anybody who's watching, if you haven't picked up from our accents, we are from the South. We're all from Alabama.
South Switzerland.
We are Southern United States, Southeastern United States. We're all from Alabama. We all root for the University of Alabama, and we all like the Atlanta Braves. And that's pretty much everybody around where we live. And the only people who don't root for Alabama that are from here typically like to root for Auburn. And
they are idiots.
well, they can do whatever they like, but we don't understand it. But to each his own, I guess.
Half
But
my family are Auburn fans. I don't get it, but
Yeah.
whatever.
We'll see. I've got to tone it down just a notch because I'm marrying into an Auburn family. So
Are you serious?
I am. Sam actually graduated at Auburn. Jessica at least went to Samford, so she did not go to Auburn, even though she claims she likes Auburn. This, I think, is.
What's your thoughts on
this
that
can be
subject, John?
reformed.
About Owen marrying into the Auburn family?
Yeah.
There's no way in the world I could do that. It would never work.
Well, they're not diehards, so that's good.
It doesn't matter. Maybe there's my penis, but I beat it every now and then.
So, what would be the definition of a diehard penis?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Because if you're a diehard fan,
Right.
that means you're a fan no matter what. So if you're just diehard, does that mean you're hard no matter what?
Or does it mean you just stick it in everything? It doesn't matter what it is. It could be Steven.
I think that's right. I think that's more accurate.
Yeah.
It's like you're diehard for getting laid, no matter what it is or who, if it's a male, female, or a dog.
Before we go any further, I just wanted the world to know that I'm on Alabama high speed.
And tell the world what that is, John.
That is a Coke bottle, glasses, redneck, former Marine who set up a tower behind my house who gives me half a meg down with like 900 millisecond ping. Not good.
For $100
What's funny-
for
what's
$100 a
funny,
month.
On my screen, your mouth stopped and I could hear your voice. So that was perfect.
I'm about to join the hang out for the laptop. Let's see what happens.
We're gonna have you twice now. Maybe.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
had a me. Double. Great.
Y'all get that same picture.
Yeah.
Okay, Steven.
Yo,
Stephen Woody. First of all, what do you want your deep fried show email address to be? Do you want to be Woody at deepfriedshow.com?
oh, we have a website.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's good.
Woody at Deep Fried Show. We got Vern at Deep Fried Show. I'm gonna be Craig at Deep Fried Show, and Raper. I assume will be Raper.
Make him Raper. Yeah.
UCAM 3.
Yeah. Everybody say,
UCAM3 at deepfriedshow.com.
everybody say hi to UCAM, aka Redneck John.
Ooh, we should do Redneck John. That would be better than Raper.
Yeah.
Redneck John at deepfriedshow.com. All right, Steven, let's hear stock pick number 3.
Here is, let's see.
Oh, he's got to install. Sorry, he's got to install all that stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, all the plugins. Okay, go ahead.
Hear me?
Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
How come my picture's not up?
Oh god.
Um,
You have a still picture.
is your webcam running on your laptop?
Let's try this again.
We can hear you.
We know you've got UCAM 3, so it should work.
Theoretically.
I don't know how.
All right, so what's
Here's a cheapo. How about a
Are
little?
you researching these as we're going, or did you have something ready?
Oh, I'm totally doing this on the fly.
Oh, thank you. Good
Awesome.
enough. Good enough.
GTI, GraphTech International.
So, for anybody listening at home, do not follow these stock tips.
No,
I just
look,
bought. I just
Tell
bought
me.
50 shares of O'Reilly.
Look, I'm telling you.
It was only
I'm not
90
buying
bucks a
anything.
share.
If
When he said O'Reilly, because people aren't buying cars anymore.
I'm telling
How
you,
do I
man.
turn on my camera?
That's a good question. It's a built-in laptop webcam, right?
Sure.
I would think that if you're running Google Hangout, it should automatically enable it.
I know.
How about we go for one for let me go for one in the woods.
All right.
How about a $51.38 stock called Gilead?
Gilead?
Sciences Incorporated. GILD.
GILD. Let me look at it. GILD.
Let's go with GILD.
Guild.
Can you send me an invite, Bert?
Yeah, hang on a second. I mean, I'm actually showing you in the Hangout.
Yeah, but not on my phone, which is where I had my only picture.
Phew, that one has skyrocketed recently.
Yeah, man,
I don't know.
Yeah, I got you back on the phone, on your phone now, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to redo this.
I mean, I see you just fine off the phone feed.
That's up 30% since February.
Yeah, got you right there.
Let's try this again. See on that. On my
So what was number 3,
what
Stephen?
y'all were-
GTI.
GTI.
That's more of a value play. It's been beaten down recently. It's like $7 a share right now.
GTI. Let me look at this up. So GTI, this is GraphTech International.
Yep.
And what do they do? You know?
It's
Their
some
market
kind of-
cap is $953 million. It's a very small company.
It's like electrodes or something like that. I forget. Haven't looked at them in a while.
All right.
GTI. Let's see. I keep a running spreadsheet of what I would do when. Like if let's see, if their price came down a little bit more, I would definitely pull the trigger.
GraphTech.
Another invite, Burn.
Okay.
I just can't figure it. I'll have to go through my phone to have a picture.
So GraphTech International Holdings, commonly referred to as GraphTech, is an American multinational corporation incorporated in Delaware, headquartered in Parma, Ohio. I'm getting this information from the factually accurate 100% of the time Wikipedia. I'll just take your word for it.
Well, like I say,
John, you're
if you're
echoing
going to
to
do
your laptop.
single stocks, you want to have enough money to where you can get about 15 to 20 positions.
Just basically, you're instead of playing the risk game and trying to essentially guess correct and make it where you have to guess correct.
Yes.
The first time, you're recommending that you basically make your own mutual fund and
Basically,
be fully diversified.
if you feel good about your stock picking stuff, then that's the way to do it.
So you recommend personally personally picking an outperformed stock from many different categories or many different sectors, whatever.
Right. You have to. It's basically like running your own mutual fund.
Yeah, which is kind of fun. Which is something I want to get back into. So
yeah, no, I've tried to shoot for the stars in the past, and shit, you just get burned, man.
You can, yeah, there's definitely a high risk involved.
Yeah.
But you're doing quite well on your sports gambling, are you not?
Well, I had to cash it all out to pay for marriage counseling.
Marriage counseling?
Yeah.
What's that about?
Well, I like to beat my wife because I am from heaven.
What's that really about? Tell us about your personal life, Stephen, for everyone.
We'll talk offline. No, I had to cash it out. It was about $3,000.
So is this really for marriage counseling, or was that a joke?
No, seriously. It's like $150 an hour.
Oh, nice. So what's going on in Stephen's marriage is they've got a young kid. Stephen's in his mid-30s, and his wife is in her mid-20s. And sometimes some people just don't agree with each other. But Stephen's a good guy, and he's sticking it out. He believes in marriage, and that's the way it should be, right? Believes in the sanctity of marriage.
Yes.
Yes. He is the wise one.
That's where all those Facebook posts are coming from her. That's where all those Facebook posts are coming from her.
Oh, yeah. All that marriage works bullshit.
Mm. So,
Yeah.
Raper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Redneck John. I've got an echo.
I did too, hear that.
I think the audio from your laptop's feeding into your phone too, John.
Yeah.
So,
Well, if you computer idiots tell me
Turn your
how to
computer
get my camera working. No.
man, no idea.
Just if you're listening to the audio on your laptop,
Can you
just
mute your phone?
Mute your phone, yeah. Because we're getting the audio from your laptop.
Did you?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you sounded clearer on your phone,
That
to tell you
was
the truth.
Yeah, that was better.
That was better. That's my laptop.
Well,
Yeah.
you sound fine.
You sound a little muffled to me. But almost thought you'd frozen up there for a minute.
So, Redneck John, tell us about your biggest concern with the economic forces that face our world today.
You broke up. I'm gonna give you the Kermit the Frog face.
Kermit the Frog here.
Oh. All right, ask him again, Craig.
So, Redneck John at deepfriedshow.com. Twitter handle. What's his Twitter handle?
At JRaper12.
At JRaper12. What are your biggest concerns about the negative economic forces that face our world today?
Well, Sean, as in Sean Hannity.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, just I guess there's no growth in the economy, but yet there is no spending cuts.
Therefore, we're printing money, and eventually inflation is going to eat poor, poverty-stricken people like me, Sean.
Fair enough. So now back to Steven. Steven, what was your number 4 stock tip? You've had time to research now.
I got sidetracked.
Oh, you're just killing time for Woods to look up another one?
Yeah.
All right. PDO.
Let's go with a short.
You're going to shorting a stock is betting on the stock to go down.
Yeah, let's go with a FXE.
All right.
It's a short of basically Europe.
All right. Yeah. Screw Europe.
It's a pretty safe bet right now. Pretty safe bet right now.
Yeah.
See, it's around 130 right now. It'll probably come down to about 115, 110.
Did y'all hear about that cult in Chile?
That cult?
Somebody's laptop's back on, or phone is. Their leader, the cult leader, is on the loose now because they sacrificed a baby.
That's it?
Yeah, no, because he was sorry, because she was the Antichrist, and the whole
baby was.
They sacrificed in a ritual because the baby was the Antichrist, but everybody knows the Antichrist.
Good, that means I got about 20 more years.
So he's stupid.
Everybody knows what, Greg?
the Antichrist is not going to be a woman.
So
that was a waste of time.
Hey, do y'all ever remember seeing that movie called The Beastmaster when we were kids?
I never watched it, but I remember the name of it.
Loved it.
Yeah, that just. Oh, yeah, that's it. You need to watch it.
I remember the
Frodo and whatever.
Kodo and Podo.
The little, the little
ferrets.
There was a little. What are you talking about? What kind of movie is that?
It's
kind of like a. How would you? I don't know. Kind of like a Conan the Barbarian type movie.
Yeah.
With
So let me take this moment to recommend a cheap wine. This is the cheap wine segment, Vern. If you want to.
Okay, update the topic then.
Yeah, if you want to update the topic, this is the cheap wine segment.
How do you
I'm quite
update the
fond.
topic?
This is a Vern does that. He's got his own little screen for the show that we don't see. So.
Oh, I finally got. Yeah. Okay. Good.
The topic I'm choosing for myself is basically a cheap wine review. Bottle of wine that needs to be less than $10 a bottle, and it's got to be delicious. So, my first recommendation is called Montevina.
You get that at Walmart?
No, I got it at this place called Mary's Grocery in Hampton Cove, Alabama.
No, I said, can you get that at Walmart?
Oh, can you get it at Walmart? I don't have a clue.
If you can't get it at Walmart, then it ain't good.
It's produced and bottled by Montevina Winery, Plymouth, Amador County, California.
Made in the USA. Made in the USA.
That's right. It's a Barbera, which is a wine that's typically grown in Italy. However, this is a California wine. This particular winery was established in 1970. This is the 2009 Montevina Winery Barbera. It was $9.99, and it is delicious.
What's the alcohol content?
The alcohol content is, I do not know, but I'm guessing 13.5 or 14%. I thought they had to say, but it does not say.
You got ripped off. That's grape juice, man.
No, it's not grape juice.
White grape juice.
You know what? It doesn't show what the alcohol content is. I'm gonna guess 13.5%.
Okay.
So that's my segment.
That wasn't quite 15 minutes, Craig.
No, it sure wasn't.
Like a sex life.
Hey, well, you're a beer snob, right?
Yes, he
A little
is.
Well, tell me some beers that I need to try that are not O'Doul's.
Coors Cutter.
So the backstory to Steven's comment is we were all at Lone Star one night, which is a steakhouse chain, and we were ordering our drinks. I ordered a beer of some type, and whoever we were with ordered something. And was like, I think I have an Old Duel. I've never tried one of those before. He had no idea that it was a non-alcoholic beer.
You're kidding.
No, seriously, dude.
He's like, I have an Old Duels. That sounds delicious. So
Yeah, we're in the Rockies.
So, Steven, do you like Steven, which is Woody at deepfriedshow.com, and his Twitter handle is
Limp Woody.
At Limp Woody.
at Limp Woody.
Yep.
So, what were we saying?
Beer.
Beer.
Oh, dual.
Oh, do you like IPAs?
See, I don't really know. What is an
All
IPA that I have had?
Okay, it's an India Pale Ale. It's kind of a bitter beer, but it's really delicious. And for locally brewed, which is Alabama, I would say the best is called Monkey Knot from Straight to Ale.
Monkey Knot.
Monkey
I've
Knot
seen that.
from Straight to Ale Brewery. I've actually got 2 cans left in my refrigerator right now, and they are delicious. But for a nationally brewed beer, well, you're used to drinking just like Coronas and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So I'll say like to get the best beer to be introduced in any kind of craft brew or whatever is, I don't think you can get better than Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. They're delicious, and they don't lean too heavy one way or the other. It's just an awesome solid beer.
Okay.
Yeah, I like if you like more.
There you
of
go.
Like if you kind of like more of a fruity type beer, or
Oh, you know I do.
yeah,
It's got mango in it.
it's not. I don't think fruity is the right word, but I don't know how to describe it. Magic Hat number 9.
Sweet?
Sweet. It's kind of sweet. Magic Hat number 9 is a good beer. It's I
Magic
like
Hat.
It. So
I've seen
Magic
Monkey Knot a lot.
Yeah, Magic
I've
Hat
tried
number 9, and Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. That's the 2 best intro beers, I think. And then if you go there, then you kind of start learning what you like. If you like stouts, you can start experimenting with stouts. If you like Belgians, you can experiment with Belgians. Oh, I will tell you something. Tallgrass Brewery Oasis is delicious. If you like super bitter beers, there's Vern will vouch for Oasis.
Lost audio from Craig.
Yep.
Still don't have you, Craig. Say something, John.
I'm here.
Yep, got John. Got Woods. I think Woods. Yep, got Woods. Craig?
Who's your damn internet provider? Comcast?
Man,
That got you. Got you back.
let me tell you what I heard in my ear. It was Bobby Light. It was like, dang girl, Bobby Light, Bobby Light. My audio cut off. Like
Okay. Well,
dang.
I was trying to share the video, and only Owen could see it.
Yeah, it was like Bobby Light.
Did you see it?
Bobby Light. Dang girl.
Could
And
you-
I'm hearing y'all say, "Oh, we lost your feed. Who's your internet?"
Could you actually see the video?
No, I couldn't
Oh,
see
I just,
the
it
video.
just popped up on mine, too.
I could hear Bobby Light. Bobby Light.
I'm gonna try it 1 more time. Let's see what happens.
Oh, it has a push to talk button underneath the video.
Okay, there we go. It's opening YouTube. Downloading app. There we go.
Can y'all hear me? Can I do
That's
that?
who Bobby Light is.
You hit push to talk.
That's who Bobby Light is, ladies and gentlemen.
Vern, is that on the screen?
Yes, it is.
Not
Girl,
close enough. How about stop it?
you dirty girl. Would you need to dress up as Bobby Light for Halloween?
Nobody would know who he is.
We would.
We need a big black now.
Did you say we need? Did you say we need a big black?
Yeah, a big black. That's the other character in the show. That dude in
What's
the
that dude you know, Craig, that you work with?
back. That was Bam Bam.
Derek.
Right there.
Yeah, you got a
That's
man
Bam
that's
Bam.
cool. He be number one, I'll be number
left.
two. As long as tonight you and me in the room, and when I turn down the lights, you let me do what I do.
I
can figure out how to
Hey,
stop it over.
you don't know that you cheating.
John Raper blocked Bobby Light.
Cameras all around, you don't
That's
think you're
Woods.
freaking, and later on, send you home to your man Lee.
John Raper paused the video.
Where do you see that?
Said it right across the top.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh, we disappeared. So I was in the middle of saying I recommend Tallgrass Oasis and Tallgrass Velvet Rooster, which is a Belgian, and they're both delicious. Delicious. No, I don't want to block Bobby Light.
Is Wood still blacked out?
Not on my screen.
No, you blocked him.
Oh, on the right it says you blocked me.
Yeah.
Now it's telling me I can't join the Hangout because I blocked one of the participants.
Yeah, you blocked me somehow.
Yeah, and now I can't get back in.
I'm showing you in.
Well, that's on my phone. It's not on my.
Oh, not on your laptop.
Huh. Just
Just close it out on your computer and then try to come back into it.
That's what I did.
Yeah, so what's happened here? We're all using Google Hangouts for the very first time, so we're trying to figure out what we're doing.
Let's see. 4 people hanging out.
See if that works on your laptop.
So Vern at deepfriedshow.com, Twitter handle.
At David V. Sharp.
What did you bring to the table for us tonight?
I really didn't bring a whole lot of anything. I've been taking the Woods approach, and
Searching while
I've
we were
been looking on the
talking.
internet while y'all been talking. Did y'all hear about the contract extension that Aaron Rodgers signed today?
I did. 5 years, 111 million.
He will
120
make
million.
next year. He will make $40 million next season.
it's not too bad.
That's nice. That's nice.
Question: if you were to win the lottery and $40 million was your payout, you get to keep what, 20 of that, maybe?
Yeah,
Mhm.
about 20.
I have to pay my agent, but yeah,
Would you retire?
No, he said win the lottery.
that's what I'm saying. I have to pay my agent.
Who's your agent for winning the lottery?
You have an agent to buy your lottery tickets?
Yeah, I have to go through the agent for all my financial transactions.
You mean your wife or future wife?
Yep.
I would retire.
Would I retire? I mean, I would retire from my corporate work. Yeah, I would continue to try to. I'd have some money in the bank so I could try to do a good podcast.
You buy your own radio station.
Yeah, I would. No, seriously, I would just keep doing cool stuff and try to be like an inventor or something. You know, have a budget, not be stupid.
What,
But,
are you,
try to
what would
make
you
stuff-
what would you invent?
Oh, I've
Craig?
got an invention. I've got a great invention. Okay, now this is a problem with me, but I'm sure because I have this problem, other people are annoyed by the same thing I'm annoyed by, right? So I mean, I'm guessing. So
Where's Raper?
when I'm taking a shower, right?
He disappeared.
I prefer to use shower gel, but I use bar soap because it foams up better on my washcloth, right?
Yeah.
So, but I don't like using those little loofah things, right? So I want to invent a washcloth with like a little, really, really thin layer of something that'll foam up my shower gel better. So I can use a washcloth that's got foam like it's supposed to have, right? That seems super simple.
You need to buy different soap. There's plenty of shower gel that foam up.
No, I don't think so, man. I've tried Old Spice. I've tried Dove. I've tried,
Dove.
I've tried Dove. That's what soap I use. I've tried.
So when you get in the shower, do you squirt it on the rag?
Yeah.
And then take the rag and
do this do this right here. Yeah. But see, look, if you had a super thin washcloth like that with that little layer of the air bubbles or whatever inside, that kind of like a sponge, then you could take your washcloth and wad it up and make the bubbles, and then you have the washcloth.
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Why is that not a good idea? Because you have a washcloth, right? Because washcloths are better than using that little loofah thing that makes the bubbles.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's gonna take off.
You've never said I've had a good idea ever. You gotta come on, turn that frown upside down, man. Be positive.
That's true.
Who's in marriage counseling and who's not? Who makes so let's.
Hey, just because I don't make good women decisions doesn't mean I don't make good business decisions.
Well, I just heard O'Reilly Auto Parts. Okay, that's all I got to say.
O'Reilly Automotive.
Look, if it gets to 90, back the truck up.
Because you don't even have any of that stock.
I said if it gets to
90. You don't own any of the stock. What does it matter if it gets to 90? You can go to $1 million a share and you don't have any. Look,
Mr. Woods will be buying at 90 if it gets there.
Where's it at right now?
It's at like 107 or something right now.
107, and I ask you to do a stock tip for $40 or less.
Hey, I prefaced my stuff by saying do not limit yourself to the price of the stock.
Oh, well, whatever. O'Reilly's $100 a share. What's the market cap?
You remember the Google shit I went through? I had 10 shares and I should have held on to it for like till now.
What was it then? Like $400?
No, it was $250.
$250.
And I had 10 shares.
It's not $250. It's $250. $250.
And it hit like 800 or something.
Yeah, you probably should have hung on to that.
That's what I'm saying, cuz.
Do you still have E-Trade?
Yes.
Do you like E-Trade?
You know what? I really don't. But it's one of those things where I've been using them for 15 years, and it's hard to just move your money when it's kind of...
I saw where Capital One had a new thing, like it's called Share Investor, Share Builder, or something like that. I just opened up a Capital One 360 checking account, which used to be the ING Direct.
I don't trade a lot. I don't trade, but maybe once a month or something.
Yeah.
So I don't need anything special.
Yeah. How much is it per trade at E-Trade?
It's like...
It doesn't matter if you want to trade once a month.
Yeah, it's like $10.
Well, next time I'm gonna do the stock tips.
There was one.
We can't rely on you to do any research.
You put too many boundaries on me, man.
I said do stocks for under $40 a share. That's not a boundary. I mean, it's technically
actually it is.
It is a boundary, but do you know how many stocks are under $40 a share? Like all of them, nearly.
All the shitty ones.
That's not true. That's not true.
I gave you one that was $7.
No. You said shitty, but it has nothing to do with the price of the stock. It's how many shares there are. There could be Walmart could be under 40, but there could be twice as many shares as Exxon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. You can own one share of Berkshire Hathaway, or you can own 200,000 shares of O'Reilly, and one share of Berkshire Hathaway is worth more than 200 shares of
Berkshire
O'Reilly.
Hathaway is basically just a mutual fund.
They own the companies.
They're basically just a mutual fund.
But they own they literally own the companies. They don't own they don't own a position in the companies. They literally own the whole company.
Not the whole company.
They own Gillette. They own
100% Gillette. I don't think so.
they have position in Coca-Cola. They have these huge positions where they control, but they buy companies where they like the way they run, and they don't really have to do anything but buy their stock. But yeah, Berkshire Hathaway, they own Geico.
Class A or Class B shares of Berkshire?
Class A. I don't know. They're expensive.
Yeah, you're right. It is the Class A. Class B ones are for us poor folks.
All right, Owen.
So
Twitter Music.
Twitter Music.
Have you checked it out yet?
I've not checked it out.
All right, next topic.
Have you checked it out?
Very briefly, not enough to even talk about it.
Were you you were anticipating me if I looked at that? Weren't you?
Yeah, I
Don't you
figured.
use Spotify, Owen?
Yeah, he does.
I know about Spotify.
What is Spotify? Is it worth buying or whatever? Subscribing?
You can do it free.
Oh, really?
If you listen to your if you listen to your phone if you listen to music through your phone, it's worth it.
Because what I have like a 4 gig plan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of 4 gig plans, that's what I have. Oh, here's my setup at work now. I don't need a 4 gig plan, right? Because I went to an empty cube. I had an extra router, and so I went to an empty cube at work, and I plugged the router in, and so I stream off of Wi-Fi all day long because I said I brought my own personal router to work, and it's against company policy, so
Of course it is.
I put it in a different cube.
So they don't know that
so I'm hands off.
one day it's going to end up missing.
Well, if they take it, they take it, man. But you know what?
You know the IT guys are going to come in and clean house.
It saves me a lot of that. They're laying off for everybody now, so they ain't gonna worry about it.
IT is usually one of the first to go.
Yeah.
Hey, Owen, so you made it through Friday without being axed, so looking good.
Looking good, cuz.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, what was this weight loss challenge stuff you were talking about?
Oh yeah, that's my other topic. I forgot about that. Burn, new topic.
All right, working on it.
All right, here's the deal. Everybody, if you're not aware, there's a book called 4 Hour Body by that Tim Ferriss put together. He's like I guess you could describe him as a body hacking guru, or he wants to get the most results for the least amount of effort, whatever that term is. So he's got this book called 4 Hour Body, and it's got this diet in it called a slow carb diet. Essentially, the diet is you cut out all white carbs, which means sugar, bread, which includes any kind of wheat bread. Basically, you don't eat any kind of bread. You get no calories from liquids, except with the one caveat that you can drink red wine. So basically, you eat meat and vegetables. You want to keep the meats as healthy as possible, but you can't eat any kind of meat. The meats you primarily want to do are egg whites, chicken, stuff like that. But if you're working out doing this, you kind of want to mix in some red meats. That way you can it helps build your testosterone and you get more out of it. You cannot eat fruit. But I'm going to do this challenge tonight. Before we got on here, I got in and I weighed in at 240.
Right now?
Yeah, 240.
You look like you lost weight the other day.
Probably the other day I had gained it all back.
240. Huh?
Yeah, so we're going to start the challenge at 240. In fact, my fiance Jessica, she's going on this diet with me. So it's not her type of food, so I hope she sticks with it. If she wants to stick with it, she looks good without it, so it doesn't matter. I think she just kind of wants me to lose weight, so she's going to encourage. So either way, I have a wedding coming up in 4.5 months. September 14th, I get married, and so I want to look good in pictures and stuff. So I'm going to start that diet. And here's the good thing about this diet. 1 day a week, you designate 1 day per week, and you get a cheat day. You can eat anything you want. So you stay disciplined for 6 days a week, and then you just go nuts 1 day. Eat Dunkin' Donuts, eat anything, eat as much as you want to eat. I personally like nothing but cakes. They're awesome. But you can eat whatever you want. But yeah, I'm going to do that. And I did it like a month or two ago, and I lost like 12 pounds in 3 weeks or something like that. And it kind of freaked me out, so I quit. It's just weird. I was just wanting to make sure I could gain the weight back, like I wasn't sick or something. So now that I know it was the diet that did it, I'm a hypochondriac too, by the way. I always think the worst for it. But yeah, so I'm starting at 240, and Monday I start the diet. Today is Friday, April 26th. So 27, 28, 29. So Monday the 29th, I'm going to start the diet, and we'll see how it goes. The goal is to stay on it until the wedding. I anticipate losing about 25, 30 pounds. Getting down about 210. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that is my weight loss challenge. Going to do it. Going to do the slow carb diet as designed in the book, 4 Hour Body by Tim Ferriss, and see how good it works.
And for those who don't know, Craig's a big guy, so he's like 6'4", so 240 on him doesn't look like 240 would look on me.
Oh, that was no muscle. I used to have a muscle.
Yeah, there's no muscle tone there. Let's see yours, Woods.
What are you
I got a long sleeve shirt on.
Oh, what an alibi.
Rip through it. Just flex and rip through it. Rip that thing off.
No, you're only recommended to lose like 1 pound per week of body weight.
Real quick, log into your Google Plus account and add John back and see if that takes care of his blocking issue.
So I've got incoming hangout on my phone.
Yes, from John.
How do you add him back?
You have to go to.
What's his name?
Hang on.
I don't know what to do. I'm getting it on my phone, but I'm not getting any other thing.
I got it on my computer, but I ignored it since John is. Just under John Raper.
Oh, you know why I didn't get it? Because I've only got this one window open. It's got the Google Hangout, and
okay.
I don't have my regular Google Plus open.
Are you kidding me? There's multiple John Rapers.
A lot of them.
I see 5 of them. I don't see his picture he had on
There's
there.
a lot of Bobby Lights too.
Damn it.
So I'm going to
Wonder how the hell he blocked me.
I have no idea.
He was trying. He was trying to hit to stop playing the Bobby Light video.
Yeah.
And so, since you randomly chose Bobby Light instead of your real name, then
Because you're scared to have your real name on Google Plus, Woods.
No, it's on there. It just that was my screen name.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Don't you? You already have a YouTube account though, right?
Yeah, I thought it was totally different.
no, your Google account is your YouTube account. You could have linked it all up the same.
Well, what the hell? What is? Can you look by email address?
We're
Yeah, I think so. It's
John
8carjohn@gmail.com.
8car John.
So let me just go ahead and recommend.
Yeah, I
Okay.
read his email address out, so send him an email.
Let me just go ahead and recommend some more cheap wines while we're here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Less than $10
There
a
he
bottle.
is.
Anybody else wants some cheap wine? I recommend. Of course, tonight was Montevina. I recommend Fetzer Crimson. I recommend a wine called In Fine. That's 70% Grenache. The Crimson is a blend. I recommend. Actually, for like $6 a bottle, you can get this wine called Rex Goliath, and for like you can get 2 bottles for $10, and it's pretty decent. It's for $2 for $10. It's not like a an awesome wine, but it's pretty good. And if you drink it, you're like, is this wine $20 worse than this other wine? It's really not. It's pretty good wine.
Let's see, I think me and Raper sent me a hangout invite,
Yeah, he sent me one too.
but I can't join it. But
Raper is John Raper. He's Redneck John.
Redneck John.
As the people know.
How do I invite him?
I've invited him about 5 different times, but it won't let him join because he blocked you, and he can't figure out how to unblock you.
So that's the problem. Oh, there's a little settings button he needs to go to under my name.
I just invited him too. So maybe he'll join. Maybe he can. Oh yeah, you just click over your picture and then there's a ignore and a not ignore. So the is anybody going to buy an HTC One telephone?
You know, I was just fixing to ask that.
Are you?
Yeah, so there you go. We'll call this Tech Talk. How about that?
Tech Talk. That sounds good. Because I had an iPhone 4S, which I think both of you have an iPhone 4S still.
That is correct.
Then I now have Google Nexus unlocked, and currently I'm on the AT&T network. But this HTC phone that has come out is supposed to be the end all be all. I mean, this came out at the same time basically as the Galaxy 4 and
S4.
Yeah, the Galaxy S4, and all I hear about is how great this HTC One is. And I had an HTC phone. I actually had 2 HTC phones. I had my very first smartphone was a Nexus One, and then I got a HTC Sensation when I lost that Nexus One, and then I swapped over to the Apple iPhone, and then and now have this LG Nexus 4. But my experience with the HTC is I loved the Nexus One. The sensation was about the same as this LG Nexus. It's okay, but that Nexus, I mean, that HTC One seems like it's basically an Android iPhone, the way it's built and everything.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard that the you're gonna build quality on the HTC One is pretty much on par with the iPhone. One cool thing about the Samsung, though, apparently you can simultaneously use the front and back cameras. So, like, if you're videoing something and you're like trying to share it with somebody or something like that, you can be watching it and they can see it and you at the same time. So it's, but usually HTC's build quality is going to be better than.
Yeah, Samsung's only as big as they are because they built their stash on their TVs. They've got great TVs.
Yes,
and then they use that TV money to market the crap out of the phone, and it's worked. And so Samsung is as big a player as Apple now, but the quality of Samsung versus Apple, people can say whatever they want to, but the iPhone is it's just better. If Apple would build the bigger screen, they need two phones, right? They need a phone the current size that they have. The what is it, like a I don't know, not the iPhone 5, the iPhone 4S. They need one that size, and they need one kind of like the size of the this Google Nexus, which is like a 4.7. They need two sizes. They need the regular iPhone and a big iPhone, or a big iPhone and a mini iPhone. That's what they should do. The iPhone mini. And, man, they could. Apple just screws themselves now, man, because they've got the best experience. But I got so bored with it because, I don't know. I get bored with it, and then I get this Android phone, and I like it, but then there's certain things because Android or because everybody makes something for iOS, right? And so that's kind of the premium phone. I don't know. I just prefer the Apple products. But I enjoy this Nexus phone. I like it. It's a lot because all my accounts are Google accounts. So I got this pure Google phone, and it integrates with everything that I do. So that's if Apple had just a touch better Google integration, I would never not get an iPhone. So to do tech.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to hold out because I'm pretty sure the 5S is just going to be, or the 5S is basically going to be the 5 with a faster processor. So I'm going to hold out and see if the 6, if they pull the screen this way instead of this way.
Yes, I want that wider screen.
A little bit wider screen, and then we'll talk. Till then, I'm going to hope my battery life on the 4S stays the way it is now. Because, I like it. I wish it was LTE capable, but it's
or
not.
At least 4G where you get hit.
Yeah,
Oh, plus you've got Verizon. You and Steven are still on Verizon, which
Yep.
That's another reason I wanted a GSM phone. So because I've been going to places that aren't in the United States, and instead of having to be without a phone, I could just swap out a SIM card if I've got a GSM phone. So I wanted the GSM phone, and Verizon does not have that. So I had to completely get a new phone. I wasn't going to pay the full price for another iPhone 4S. So I just went in and got a no contract Google phone. I paid like, what was it, $249 or $349 for this 16 gigabyte Nexus with no contract. So I don't think you can get a better deal than that. It's essentially the same price as a 2-year contract phone. And it's good. I like it. I would totally recommend this next. I've had no problem with it. I'm just one of these people who like to change all the time. So
about every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I would get every new phone as it come out if I could afford it. But I don't know. The Android experience it's not as good as the overall Android experience is not as good as the overall iPhone experience, the iOS experience. But the Google experience on an Android phone is better than the Google experience on a iOS.
Naturally,
if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So because it's basically just decide which one's more important to you, the integrating with all your Google stuff, or being in the iOS environment. Which I thought that integrating all my Google stuff was the most important thing, but of course, we're on Google Hangouts right now, which is going to be uploaded to YouTube. So you can't get away from it. But I don't know. I just like the iPhones.
They're slick.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
So apparently, Elton John has named Lady Gaga as the godmother of his new son Elijah.
Nice. So is he the mother or the father?
I think he's both.
He looked like he was pregnant last time I saw him.
He looks swole up. I don't know.
He's had a lot of poop pushed in, man.
He looks like one of those bodies, like one of those drowning victim bodies, where they find them floating and they're swelled up. So I was reading about Rolanda McClain, getting in trouble on ESPN
Again.
Right.
And I came across this name that I recognized, and it was the prosecutor that in Decatur, Alabama, and it was
the girl you dated?
It was that girl I dated.
Okay, what was her name?
I was like, her name was Emily Baggett at the time. She's married now.
Yeah.
But I was like, holy shit, that's crazy.
So you bagged it.
But she was the prosecutor for that. It was funny.
Nice.
Little sideshow.
You know what's funny? Like at that time, were we not roommates then?
Yeah. No. You had just moved
I
back.
just moved out. I was about to say, yeah. But I never saw that girl. I still don't know what she looks like.
Huh. I don't know how to get a picture of her. I got it all right here.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't care enough to know it, but I was just saying it was ironic that I was around you so much I never saw her. You must have been proud of her.
Oh, it was one of those deals where
she lived in like a Decatur, right?
Yeah, she lived in Decatur.
It's like
it was like a 6 week,
like 45 minutes from where we live.
Yeah, it was like a 6 week relationship.
Yeah. So Bernie.
Yeah.
About time to wrap this thing up, this thing.
Yeah. I've been talking back and forth with John. Apparently, it would work if we had to stop the hangout and restart it. So maybe next time he won't hit the ignore button.
It's just a learning experience for everybody.
Yeah.
So this is Deep Fried Show.
Episode one. We will upload this on the Deep Fried Show YouTube channel. We'll also make the audio available via podcast. And
When we figure that out.
Yeah, when we figure that out. And I will probably upload the video also to my YouTube channel. YouTube.com/Lemansky Hall. Like, follow, subscribe, Woods. But anyway, for everyone who watches this, thanks for watching. Hope you will watch us next time, and we'll
Woods,
maybe be a little more organized next time.
Woods, Twitter handle.
At Limp Woody.
Bernie.
At David V. Sharp.
At Craig Owen 2.
And Redneck John is at JRaper12. And that will also be on the screen as well.
Or you can email vern@deepfriedshow.com. You can Stephen Woody, a.k.a. Bobby Light, Woody at deepfriedshow.com. I'm Craig at deepfriedshow.com. And we'll give one to Redneck John at deepfriedshow.com.
Topics to look forward to for next show could possibly be stock tips from Owen.
Best porn sites by Dusty, who's not here.
Dusty
where
King.
is Dusty?
We'll have to get
Dusty. Oh, see,
Dusty King.
He's probably more than George Jones.
Yeah. We would get we'll get some reflection on George Jones from Dusty. We'll get some. Maybe we'll get some elementary
Best softball bats by Dusty as well.
That and
Go
John.
to esoftballbats.com.
Maybe we'll get some elementary PE horror stories from our resident PE teacher, John, Redneck John.
Redneck John is a PE teacher for junior high school.
And,
Did he resign from his coaching?
No, he still coaches.
What did he say he quit one night for?
I don't know.
Must have been marital difficulties or something.
Could be. Anyway, follow those Twitter handles. Check the show out. Subscribe to the channel. And if we start getting enough viewer interest, we will start live streaming this bad boy. So, once again, if you're watching this, thanks for watching.
DeepFriedShow.com.
Deep Fried Show out.